Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Procast inside of East Yorkshire, and today I have a 1v1 on Galnus Crusade. Over in the Eldar corner, we have got Inane, Dugon, Yaya, and over in the Necron corner, we have got Blue Man 52. Blue Man just throwing down some summoning cores for Forbidden Archive and a plasma generator, no units as of yet, whereas the Eldar player is going to go for triple Rangers, Fleet of Foot, Aspect Portal, and a plasma generator. So I've never actually seen this map before. It's very exciting. I've just had a little bit of a look around of it before we recorded. There's some really interesting bits. So one thing to take note of is this strategic point over on either side of the map. Nice and snug from any close combat nonsense, but then again very, what would the word be? Very vulnerable to any ranged combat. We do have a critical location snug in the base side of each player, with a critical location smack bang in the middle, as well as relics on the far side of each map. So the relics will be quite difficult for everyone to take hold of, but they will be able to have one critical location each, nice and safe, which is pretty cool. Eldar player going to go for Farseer and Banshees as the Rangers are pushing out and capturing the bits and bobs. Necrons are going to... oh, they're going to go for some early flayed ones. Very interesting. While the Builder Scabs continue building as their want is. Rangers will see these Builder Scarabs. Decide to potentially, there we go, they're going to see if they can shoot him down. Not doing all that much in the way of damage. They will break his morale there eventually. Actually, probably not. It's a very sturdy Builder Scarab, not giving one iota for the Rangers nonsense. The Farseer will see if she can come in and give him some support. Builder Scarab, half health, but will look like it'll capture that relic. Not getting any extra Scarabs in its squad there. There we go, it's complete this mission, and we'll start building this obelisk up until the Farseer jumps in, although Flayed One's going to come in support. They do manage to kill the Builder Scarab, and now these Flayed Ones will shuffle over and see if they can slap around this Farseer. Do have a general aura of negative morale stuff if they stay in close combat for long enough, as you can see by the purple aura around them. We'll get into close combat, slice them down just a little bit. Howling Banshees running in, going to be destroying that obelisk. Rangers will be decapping that relic. Necron Lord teleporting in. Wraiths also on the field as well. Mind War will go down on the Necron Lord as these ladies just run away from the very slow moving Flayed Ones. Wraiths will focus down on the Rangers over here, and they will cut through the cloth armour very, very quickly. Howling Banshees, however, not going to help their comrades in arms. They will just carry on straight into the base and start doing some power bashing. Flayed Ones not seeming to want to go back to base. They will do a bit of a base race themselves. More Howling Banshees on the field, and a Soul Shrine will be built up as well. Rangers coming down to the south side of the map as these Rangers down here are trying to take down this Builder Scarab from taking the relic down here. Howling Banshees and the Farseer going to get this plasma generator down to half health. These boys and girls, well, don't know if Necrons have gender, but they're going to run into the base and start, and to be honest, they will be cutting through the Eldar buildings a lot quicker than these ladies over here. These girls are going to focus down on the Necron monolith, although, pound for pound, they won't be able to cut through the building quite as quickly as the Necron player. This Aspect Portal is going to go down very quickly. Oh dear, this is not a great start for the Eldar player. Webware assembly being sliced open. This plasma gen is also going to go down. This is a massive setback for the Eldar. Webware gate going down over here. Rangers capping this critical location. Yeah, it does look like the entire... oh, I like that. They're going to relocate the Eldar base. I don't think I've ever actually seen this in a proper game of Dawn of War online. Howling Banshees now in the base. Going to be cutting their way through Ghost turrets and plasma gens. Necrons are going to be teleporting back to the base. Big Eldar booby bits going down on these Flayed Ones. They do have enough Howling Banshees at the moment that they are able to... I mean, they've only taken down 2 plasma gens. Won't quite get this last one. We'll throw down a Mind War on this Wraith over here, though. Necron Lord continuing the base bashing of Listening Shrine down here. Do have a Soul Shrine going down here. Although nothing in the way of a Aspect Portal being rebuilt as of yet, unless it's been built somewhere else. Rangers chilling out over here by the critical location of the Eldar's natural. And the Necrons don't quite know where to go, really. They're rebuilding their aspect portal, although the Necrons are looking to cross over the river, crossing the Rubicon, as it were. These guys have got their teleporty bits being on them. A Necron tier pillar being thrown down here, allowing the Wraiths just to come over here and possibly decap. Or maybe not. Maybe. Ah, there we go. They've seen the Listening Shrine. They've seen the base. Howling Banshees running back into the base there. I'll be focusing down on these Builder Scabs. Ghost turret has been built up in the base. Flayed ones chasing after these Howling Banshees. Howling Banshees much quicker than the Flayed ones there. And Bates Bash 2 Electric Boogaloo happening over in the Eldar camp. Rangers will be firing away at these Wraiths, although they will be cut down quite quickly. Fleet of footing out of the firing, or should I say slicing arc of the Flayed ones. Necron tier pillar being popped down. These guys are going to teleport straight into the Eldar base. And the... Where the Banshees are. The Banshees are over here. We'll have to retreat at some point. These guys are going to teleport away. The Aspect Stone portal, or the Aspect portal, does not quite get teleported away in time. Although the Soul Shrine does. So I like it. I very much like it. We do also have a Plasma Generator being popped down here as well for the Eldar player. So wonderful use of the Webway Gates so far. 1, 1, 7 and 0 compared to the 40 of the Necrons. They are also going to go for an Essence of the Deceiver. So lots of deception and mischief in this game so far. If you can't defend your base, just keep it hidden, keep it moving. Eldar capping this this strategic point over here. And these Howling Banshees are just going to town on these Plasma Generators, keeping the Necrons' economy nice and low. Both players still, well, I suppose Necron player is still in Tier 1. Eldar player has managed to stay in Tier 2 with his Soul Shrine. More Burn Singers are being summoned. Howling Banshees holding down against these Wraiths. I think that's the Wraiths actually all killed. There's no more Wraiths left on the map at the moment. No, there is not. Essence of Deceiver on the field. Very useful sub-commander for the Necrons. Have lots of abilities where he can... He can make like duplicates of his dudes. He can put like a little eye above them, so that way, like, no matter where they are on the battlefield, he can see using their vision. Necron Lord over here, pummeling these Ranger squads. Dove 2-minute take and hold victory, both for the Eldar player, in fact. Yeah, so the Necron player will have to actually start doing some decapping at some point. He's got a blue victory countdown and a orange victory countdown. So, yeah, so I mean, just look at the map presence and control of the Eldar player. It's absolutely phenomenal stuff. Got another Webway Gate coming down here. And lots of Listening Shrines, so the Necron player will have to take a while to cut them down, preventing the Builder Scarabs from decapping anything. These guys hanging around on the side of the base, waiting for the Necrons, are forced to push out. Now going to move in, they have managed to count both those countdowns. These ladies are now going to charge in, focusing down on this Ghost turret. These ladies, MVPs of the match, keeping that Necron player constantly busy, having to focus on the base. This Plasma Generator hasn't even been finished yet. Although then again, the Necron player has done a fantastic job in keeping onto the Eldar base, not letting them stay comfortable for any length of time. Blade ones are going to be marching towards the original position of the base. You have a Call of War research going down, allowing the Howling Banshees to just now there we go, use their War Shout ability. Essence of the Deceiver. Back up, although he is a very fragile individual. Limbs like paper. Blade ones coming back over onto the Necron side. Going to chase these ladies back home. They're going to come home and see if they can chase away these Necrons who are slicing their way through a support portal. This Soul Shrine has not been repaired yet, so very, very vulnerable at the moment. We do have Tier 3 going for the Eldar. Although now that's been started, it doesn't matter if the Soul Shrine gets destroyed or not. We have another base kind of stuff going on over here. Plasma Gen as well as a Warp Gate, allowing the Eldar player to continue moving stuff around if they so choose to. Although it hasn't been finished yet, so they did not have the opportunity to maneuver that Aspect Portal away. Howling Banshees being stunned, but they will continue slicing their Howling Blades at these flayed ones. Soul Shrine not being teleported away yet. Do not think it's been teleported away neither. No. Aspect Portal being rebuilt. Although flayed ones coming down to the south side. Although they do not have the ability to see anything invisible. Although these Burn Singers might not be having the best of times. Might have to jump into the warp gate just to keep themselves safe. Necrons teleported back home. They do need to go home if they want to replenish their numbers. Ranger squads, slowly but surely, chunking away for this obelisk. We'll probably want to focus on the Billiscarb over here. And these Billiscarbs just repairing and rebuilding all the plasma gens. Shoot to bits on this listening shrine. Will be taking down this Flayed One squad ever so slowly. Do manage to kill another Aspect Portal. Howling Banshees chasing down this Flayed One squad as it skitters away. And dear oh dear, this is all sorts of bonkers. We've got a support portal down here. Got something over here. Is it? Ah, the Necron Lord died. Dear oh dear. That is not what the Necron player wanted. Probably got done in by the Farseer. Big, exploding green nonsense coming from the essence of the Deceiver. These guys will not be combat efficient while this green stuff is going on about them. They managed to get a mind war on him there, but the distance between them has probably broken that ability. That is a wonderful, beautiful effect. Excellent stuff. Flayed Ones looking to teleport back home. The green doofers around them. Well, deciding against it. Seeing if they can go toe-to-toe with these Howling Banshees. I don't think I've ever seen Howling Banshees last this long in any game before. Another Aspect Portal and a support portal going down over here, as well as a second Soul Shrine. Do believe it takes 2 Soul Shrines to make a Wraith Lord. Although that Soul Shrine, the original Soul Shrine, got done, did it in. Wetway Assembly, just smack bang in the middle of the map, more or less. Essence of the Deceiver, really adding lots to this battle at the moment. He's been upgraded with his long-range ability. He usually starts off as close range, but then can be upgraded to have a long-range ability, kind of like an artillery bit piece. And look at that. Absolute insanity. Going to be mulching his way through the infantry of the Eldar, as well as these Flayed Ones going to be slicing and dicing the listening posts, or shrine should I say. And these Howling Banshees don't want to stay into close combat with them for too long for morale reasons. Billiscarb going to be having a look at this relic. Billiscarb will try and decap it, no doubt. Plasma gens going over here and a Wadway gate being built as well. Looks like they've gone for tier 2 on the old Necron monolith. Essence of Deceiver building up a Necron tier pillar. That is a really difficult word to say.
Incoming enemy fire.
Will allow them to gain a little bit of health regen and whatnot at that level, I do believe. Essence of the Deceiver coming in and seeing the location of the Eldar base. Noticing all the support portals and whatnot. Big, shiny electrics. And the Howling Banshees do scream into the night as they try and take on these Flayed Ones. Flayed Ones do have their morale almost halved. Will be... Although, mind you, the Howling Banshees... Oh, mind you, their morale is doing quite well at the moment, actually. They don't give one iota. They're just going to cut their way. Although then he says that, then their morale breaks. Maybe, in retrospect, I probably jinxed that. Howling Banshees there. Slowly but surely being outnumbered by the Flayed Ones. This Essence of the Deceiver really, really bringing in the big damage. Low on health though. These Rangers or anything just go for him. Try and take him down. See if they can do him in. Eldar players seem to have lost their Farsi, although the Seer Council is online. Although it doesn't look like for much longer. Deceiver teleporting around Immortals now on the field. Going to see if they can shoot through these listening shrines. Howling Banshees though going for the Immortals, quick, sharpish. It seems like every time at least Howling Banshees go for the Deceiver, he just teleports away. Very, very low cooldown most likely on that teleport ability. these ladies and also the Rangers while near the Necron tier pylon. See a little purple shroud about them. The building does reduce their line of sight. I do believe that the Deceiver also does that as well, just naturally. Though slowly but surely these flayed ones are having their health reduced. I do believe one of them must have teleported back home at least. Unless they've got a squad wipe? Oh no, an almost squad wipe. One unit with only 2 models left in there. The morale has been broken, so that means that they cannot reanimate at all. The reanimation protocol is set to 0%, and the Deceiver goes down as well. Help of the Seer Council. And the flayed ones finally being beaten back, not being teleported back home as of yet. And there we go, 1 teleport home. That sends them back. Falcon Grav Tank on the field. And the Eldar, once again, after that very hairy situation that we're stuck in just then, seem to be back in a commanding position. Necrons rebuilding their flayed ones over here, as well as their Immortals. 102 and 60 compared to the 91 of the Necrons. This is quite an indomitable amount of Eldar going on, moving towards the northern side of the map. And the Necrons don't seem to be building up... they're going to be building up another Necron Lord. Going to go for Tomb Spider as well. Eldar don't have anything in the way of anti-vehicle as of yet, or apart from this Grav platform that has joined the Rangers. Although, mind you, does the Grav platform, does it go against... Oh, no, never mind. It's primarily against heavy infantry and infantry. So when they see this Tomb Spider, might have to change the trousers. But then again, there are a lot of Eldar elf knife-eared space people to deal with. Tomb Spider almost out. Flayed ones don't want to go in as just yet. They want to have a little bit of support going in first. Although near the Necron monolith, their ability to reinforce will be quite difficult. Will make them quite difficult for the Eldar to take down. Howling Banshees running in, getting involved in meaty hand-to-hand combat. Banshees losing their morale. Seer Council not wanting to get involved as of yet. Tomb Spider is on its way out. Dangerous and red. Necron Lord also back online. We'll be capturing these guys in a bit of a flanking manoeuvre. Oh no, never mind, these guys aren't chasing after. Necron Lord is going to probably... There we go, he's going to teleport away back home. And Tomb Spider is just going to pick up some of the dead dudes. And we'll start rebuilding the army from the ground up. Recycling the necrodermis of the warriors. Well, we haven't seen any warriors yet, have we? Of the flayed ones, the immortals, wraiths, all that jazz. Bilascar being taken down. Necron Lord looking to see if he can tie up these rangers or do anything. Moving in a fantastic V formation, well, a sideways V formation. These Howling Banshees are going to roll in. Wraith Lord also going to join the fray. Flayed ones going to be coming round the side, seeing if they can go around the back and type this Grav platform. Tomb Spider really holding up to any kind of damage so far. Immortals focusing their fire upon this Wraith Lord. Wraith Lord is going to see if he can engage in hand-to-hand combat with the Tomb Spider. Tomb Spider just going to slice away at these Howling Banshees. Not wanting to stay in close combat for very long with this Wraith Lord. Wraith Lord, though, still on very, very low health from these Immortals. All the Immortals will be tied up now by the Howling Banshees. Necron Lord going to be taking down the Exarch with his Staff of Light. Flayed ones still active in the centre of the battlefield. Almost taking down the Seer Council. Seer Council is down to 2/3 of their health. Wraith burn going on this Tomb Spider. They seem to be slowing him down. Looks like Spider-Man has spaffed all over his jeans. Now down at half health. Wraith Lord, though, will be going down at any moment. And now the Tomb Spider will see if they can pick up some dead boys before he is taken down himself. And sadly, the firing from the Grav platform, Bright Lance, has managed to take him down. Now there is only a Necron Lord left. And one singular flayed one. Anything else been built up in the base at the moment? And Blue Man throws out the GG. That was a very exciting game. Very unusual as well. You don't normally see the relocation matrix being used on the Eldar, but phenomenal play from both guys. I mean, the constant attacking from the Necron player. I mean, he must have killed at least 5 aspect portals during that game. But yeah, very good from both players. Anyway, my name's been Mr. Landchat. Pleasure as always, never chore, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.